Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will show you a brief overview of the installation process of Tensorflow and Keras, and I will use Windows and Anaconda Python distribution. So I hope with this video you can have a brief idea how to do the installation, and in the next two videos I will show you practically how to install Tensorflow CPU and GPU version hands-on. Okay. So to install the Tensorflow CPU version, you need to run the command line in Windows and then go to the work directory that we defined before. If you haven't defined your own work directory, you can use this line make directory. And it's also always good to go to the work directory once you start the command line. Although here maybe it is not completely necessary. And then we need to create the virtual environment in Anaconda. So this is a Python 3.5 environment, and we name it as TensorFlow CPU. You can name it whatever you want, but you just have to remember that this is because you need to activate the environment when you work. Okay. So, and then after creating the environment, we need to activate the environment using activate Tensorflow CPU using this line. And then in this environment, we install TensorFlow. So if there is no suffix after TensorFlow, it means that this is the CPU compilation of TensorFlow. Yeah? And then we install Keras. So this is the installation process. And when you actually work, when you want to work using TensorFlow, you can run cmd and then go to the work directory and activate the virtual environment, and then everything should be there. Then we use Jupyter Notebook because we will program in this basically user interface. Okay, so this is the CPU version of TensorFlow, and I will also show you in practice how to do it in the next videos. And then for the GPU version of TensorFlow, because we know that neural network training will benefit a lot from GPU processors because of the tensor or matrix multiplication or those operations. So, but the GPU version of TensorFlow installation is more difficult. So let's assume that you use NVIDIA graphic cards. Then you need to download and install CUDA and cuDNN from the official website of NVIDIA. And then important thing is that you need to add the path environment variables of CUDA and cuDNN so that in the command line the system will automatically find the libraries of CUDA and cuDNN directly. And then after that, you just go to command line and go to the work directory and create the another virtual environment called TensorFlow GPU. You can also change to another name, but you just need to keep it different than the TensorFlow CPU version because we want to test the capability of CPU and GPU version of TensorFlow both. And then you activate the virtual environment and install TensorFlow GPU, and you see that in this case there is a suffix GPU after TensorFlow. So basically you specify that the computer needs to install the GPU version of TensorFlow, and then pip install Keras. Okay, so I hope with this video you already get an idea of how the installation process and how the steps are done. And in the next two videos, I will show you hand by hand how to install CPU and GPU version of TensorFlow. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.